just check. Do
Waiting
our
for us
due
to pop
diligence.
up. I'm waiting for us to pop up. Hold on.
Yeah.
There we go. Now let's see.
Um, oh,
All right, we are good.
all right, bet.
All right, yep. What the fuck? Does that shit say mod view?
What
Oh, I
happened?
got mod view. Oh, I got mod view now. Oh, that's lit.
What does that mean?
Okay. Basically, I just got the. I'm basically on the what you call it. I don't
Hmm.
know.
What the
I
fuck?
just
You can't explain
I
it, but you excited.
I was kind of lit for it, but then I kind of wasn't. So it kind of was just like, oh yeah, I got mod view now. What's that like? I don't fucking know, nigga. I just. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the raw side of the trenches. I'm your boy with the most joy, Noifo, and here I got my twin with me, that guy E. And before we say how we're doing, I just want to give a quick little shout out to a friend of mine today. Today's her birthday. Give it up for Beth.
Shout out to Beth. She's been in the chat
Yeah,
before.
happy
Happy birthday to
birthday, happy
Beth.
birthday. Um, aside from that, how you been E?
Well, I've been good, man. Same old, same old.
Yeah.
I'm still in disbelief. Like, I like it happened 2 days ago, but it still doesn't feel real. But my favorite basketball team, the New York Knicks, won the NBA Finals,
Yes,
and
sir.
we won our.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you, man. We won our first championship in 53 years. The last time we won was 1973. I know it was a long ass time ago, but
Mm-hmm.
man, I'm still in disbelief, bro. Like literally, like that night, like I got home from work and I went to my bathroom to you know, like wash my face off and get myself I guess like relaxed,
Yeah.
to spend the rest of the night at the crib and whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
I was just sitting at the mirror for like maybe 5 minutes with my hands on my head. I'm like, yo, this shit don't feel real. Like,
I mean, I think that's what's. I think that's a not even I think that's a moment. That's like a moment you gotta really think about because for one, remember what you said. Remember what you said to me. The Knicks did not haven't had a dub in years.
a championship, yes, since 1973. Like
Yeah. So
we
it's like.
like
Mm-hmm.
we as the Knicks, like we've gone through struggles and heartbreaks and misery, and there was times that they came close, but they just couldn't get the job done and stuff like that. So when I saw them, you know, get the job done, bro, I was just overly excited, and I ain't gonna lie, I got emotional. I got a little, I didn't cry, but I got a little
You
teary
got
eyed.
choked up. Yeah, you got choked up.
I got choked up, yeah, because I like I always knew in the back of my head, okay, like one day like the Knicks will win the NBA championship, but I just didn't expect it to be this year. Like coming into this season, I didn't expect this team to make it this far and
Mm-hmm.
make it to the NBA finals and compete for the championship. Like I knew like they were good enough to make the playoffs, but I didn't knew they were gonna make it this far. So when they did
Right.
it and I watched it, I was like, oh shit, like we just won the championship. Like it still doesn't feel real, and just shout out to the whole team. Shout
Facts.
out, from the front office to the owner James Dolan, who I don't like, but I'll give him credit. He
Mm-hmm.
he he helped put this team together, and the president Leon Rose and Worldwide West, and the team, the players, obviously the Captain Clutch, Jalen Brunson, and Cat, and
Mm-hmm.
Mikal Bridges and Jose Alvarado, Landry Shamet, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, Deuce McBride, how Pori, and just so on and so forth. Like the whole team, they did their thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm happy, and I'm just trying to enjoy this one. And hopefully, it doesn't take another 53 years for them to win another one.
Understandable. Listen, y'all did enough to make Wemby mad.
No, the thing is, bro. I wouldn't put it all on Wimby, honestly. Like, if you want my honest opinion about the series, like how it went down before,
Mhm.
before we move on to the wrestling. Um,
Mhm.
the problem is, number one, the Knicks. They were just a better team, but
Well.
two, like the Spurs, they weren't bad. The issue was with the Spurs. They didn't know how to close
Mhm.
games. Like, they didn't know how to finish a game off. Like if you watch every single game of that series, all 5 games, the Spurs will go up double digits, and then the Knicks will just come back and take the lead. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't know how to maintain the lead, especially in Game 4. Game 4, the Spurs were up 29 points, and they fucking blew it.
Mm.
So they just
They
didn't
got
know
too
how to.
comfortable.
Yeah, like they just didn't know how to maintain a lead. Like, every single game, they'll be up double digits. They'll be up like 12 points, so they'll be up like 16 or 14 points, 29, whatever.
Right.
They'll be up like double digit points, and the Knicks, they'll just crawl back. They'll fight back. They'll make the comeback. They'll take the lead, and then the Knicks will maintain the lead and they'll finish the game and they'll win.
Mhm.
And that was literally every single game of the series. But also the coaching was bad too at some points for the Spurs, like especially the last game in Game 5.
Mm.
When the Knicks won when they beat the Spurs and they won the championship. Um,
Mhm.
like, there was two things that stood out to me in that game that the Spurs did that kind of like fucked them over.
Mm.
One, their point guard, De'Aaron Fox, was ass. I mean, he was asked the whole series, but like in that game, he was garbage. Like, he went 3 for 15. He only had 7 points, and the coach didn't bench him. Like, the coach should have just taken him out the game and let them on the bench. Like, he wasn't helping.
Mm.
He wasn't doing nothing. And then two, the coach of the Spurs didn't give Wimby enough time to rest. Because I can tell in that, late in that fourth quarter, Wimby was tired, bro. He was fatigued.
Yeah, he was. That's why he was pissed. That's why. See, it feels like that's why he was pissed. It had to
No,
be.
no, no, he wasn't pissed because of that. He was pissed because he was just pissed at the loss, and
Mm.
he felt that, like, in his mind, he felt that they were the better team. Like, his team was better than the Knicks, but they just couldn't get you know, the job done.
Mm.
Because he said it himself, and he's not wrong when he said it. He said, um, in the interview after the game, after they lost, he said that the Spurs, they dominated like most of the series, which is a fact. They did.
Right.
If you watch every game, like the Spurs, they always came out hot and they always got off to a strong start, and they always, like I said, they always got into a double digit lead.
Mhm.
But like you said, I guess they got too comfortable and they couldn't maintain those leads.
Yeah. Because put it this way: if you when you get to a point where it's where you guys you guys are winning and you're winning and you keep and it's like you guys nothing's gonna stop y'all. You're gonna be like, man, this is gonna be a breeze until a team that's really want this is gonna come in and show you it's not gonna be a breeze.
Yeah,
It's not supposed to be.
yeah. I mean, the Knicks play like that like almost all season. They just don't have any quit, which I respect, even though at times it was pissing me off because I felt that you know they should try to get into better starts,
Hmm.
like start off the game better. Like, don't be down like 16 points every single time. Like, at least try to get into a better start. So you could put yourself in a better position to win instead of being down like 20 points. Then you gotta fucking come back and win the game like always.
Hmm.
But all in all, man, I can't complain. As a Knicks fan, like I never thought I'll see this so soon, but it happened, and I'm happy. The
Nah, that's
parade,
what's up.
the parade is on Thursday. in New York City,
Yeah, the parade is on Thursday, but Gotham City was a couple of days ago though. I could tell y'all that much.
bro. I don't know
The
how
celebration.
I don't know how New Yorkers do certain things, bro. Like these people, man. You gotta love New Yorkers. They
I'm gonna say ain't they your people?
I don't live there no more, bro. Don't put me in with
You from New York? You can't say New Yorkers like you ain't from there.
You right. But I wasn't there when it happened. But
Nah, you right.
but from what I saw, one, they let a school bus on fire.
They let a couple of school buses on fire.
And then two, they removed the hood off the school bus and dragged it across the street.
Nah, see, you laughing at that. They had one nigga had the nerve to go, "Yo, Batman, where are you at?" Like that nigga actually gonna show up to to stop you from doing shit. Nigga, if Batman was real, y'all would have smoked.
Nah, facts, bro. New
Oh my
Yorkers,
god, bro.
they something else, bro.
Nah, they definitely deserve this. I feel like every if you in New York and you a Knicks fan, I don't mean to light a bus on fire or anything, but I'm just y'all deserve y'all this dub. I'm happy for
Appreciate you,
y'all.
man. Appreciate you.
Oh shit. What I'm not happy about is this 18 minute fucking entrance these niggas keep doing every single show though.
Who,
Um,
the Bloodline?
Roman, yeah, this Roman
Oh,
and his posse, Roman and his little bitch posse. Except for
my
Jacob because he a real nigga. Um,
my brother. Hold on, bro. Cause I got the
yeah.
notes and I got a whole lot of shit to say.
Oh, he got shit to say. It's not even me this time.
Nah, bro. Listen, man. Like I told you before, bro. In the off stream, I was literally taking notes and also like writing in my thoughts while I'm taking my notes. Cause this segment had me all over the place.
Mm.
All right, hold on. Let me just get to my phone. Let me get to my phone real quick. All right. So Monday Night Raw is in Baltimore, right? Yeah, they were in Baltimore. So Monday Night Raw, twin. It starts
Already
off.
heard
It starts off with the most egregious way possible, and that's the bloodline.
it.
Bro,
Yes, the good
bro.
old
Before
bloodline.
before I continue, like when I say this, bro, I think you're gonna feel the same way that I feel.
Mm-hmm.
So not Monday Night Raw, sorry, the Bloodline. When I see this group, when I see these group of four Samoans, the only way to explain how I feel is to use the quote, or is to use the a quote slash saying that Jason Statham, who we both know, well not
Yep, yep,
personally,
yep,
but
yep.
we both
Not
fans
personally.
of. We're both
I'm going
fans
to one
of.
day. I'm gonna figure out how to say what's up to him one day.
who we're both fans of. He said in one of his movies, it was actually a Fast and Furious movie. It was the one with The Rock. Well, him and The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
It was Hobbs and Shaw.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And when him and The Rock were insulting each other, this is one insult that he said to The Rock. Well, Luke Hobbs, that was his character. That's his character in the movie. This
Yep,
is
yep,
one
yep,
thing
yep.
that Decker Shaw, Jason Statham's character, said to The Rock's character, Luke Hobbs, in the movie, and it perfectly defines how I feel about the Bloodline because every time since this group has reunited and I see these people on my screen, I see the bloodline on my screen, it feels like God air projectile vomit into my eyes and it burns. It really burns.
You know, that's a perfect way of saying it too. I'm not even trying to glaze. Like that's a perfect way of saying it though. Because
So
these niggas is just
go ahead.
these niggas is like the way they show. Like it's not even like cool to
Oh
me
my God,
anymore.
bro.
Like
Oh
like
my
these
God, bro.
niggas these niggas showed up in big ass vehicles.
Yep,
these big
two
ass
big ass
vehicles,
Cadillacs.
two big ass Cadillacs, and
Hmm.
one's white and one's black. And it's
Right.
like we all know who the fuck they are, and we're like, and niggas, and I don't know, niggas is just, I blame, like I said, I blame the people because people who are glazed, these niggas are just like, oh, it's the bloodline. I'm like, nigga, it's the same thing every day, bro.
Bro. So now they walk through the backstage area. And as always, Roman gets his title handed by some random ass dude who we don't even know his name. But as always, that's
Hmm.
it always happens. And then they meet up with
Apparently, his
Jacob.
name is Lord or something.
Yeah, something like that. Is it Laura or Lars? I thought he said Lars.
I don't know. It's
Let's go.
Lars,
Let-
the white man with
yeah,
the title.
right,
That's what
right,
he's
right.
supposed to be.
Let's go with Lars.
Yeah.
So so then they meet up with Jacob Fatu, who's standing in the backstage area. Um,
Hmm.
Roman and Jacob dap up, but Roman gives him like a half dap. Like he even dap him up for real. Like he gave him like a half dap, and then Jacob was like left flabbergasted. He was looking at his hand like, "What the fuck was that?" So then they're on their way. Roman's music hit, and they're on their way. And they're on the stage. They got an R farm slash waste my time for fucking 8 minutes.
8 fucking minutes.
So then they get to the ring finally, right? And Roman is he's getting floored, not floored, but he's getting all these cheers of, and these chants of like OTC and Roman Reigns, and all that other bullshit, right, from the crowd in Baltimore.
He getting praised like usual.
Yes. So then Roman says, well, Roman does his usual stuff first, oh, acknowledge me, blah blah blah, and then he says that there are happy, blessed men, and the right hand man, right, the right hand man, not even Yeet Man no more. He's back to being the right hand man, right? Jay Uso
Mm.
is that he took care of business on Friday and he's gonna win the King of the Ring tournament. When Roman said that, I wanted to fucking vomit, right? So,
Shit, you wanted to fucking vomit.
right, so then he asked the crowd to acknowledge Jay Uso, right? So the crowd, they acknowledge Jay Uso and they start yeeting and whatever, and then he says that he's pissed off because people keep on saying that he favors Jay more than Jimmy. Roman, you piss me off every time I gotta see you in the bloodline on my fucking screen.
Big facts.
So then Roman proceeds to say that the twins have been together from the start. That is day one ish. And now without Jimmy, there's no right hand man. Facts. He's right on that. He's low key right on that. Because if Jimmy didn't get hurt all those years ago, then Jay would have not gotten that push that he got in 2020 when Roman first
Hmm.
started off as the tribal chief. So he's right there. He's spitting facts there. But then here's where he starts lying. He says that without Big Jim, there is no tribal chief, and without Big Jim, there is no bloodline. And he wants everybody to acknowledge Jimmy Uso. Now, Roman, I don't know what the fuck you trying to sell, but motherfucker, I ain't buying. What fucking crack are you on that you're gonna make us believe that Jimmy is the cause of all of this? When we saw this shit play out on television 5 fucking years ago, when you,
Nobody sat there and saw Jimmy.
when Jimmy was hurt, remember? Wasn't
Jimmy,
Jimmy hurt in the start of the bloodline?
Jimmy, Jimmy was hurt in the start of Roman trying to do anything.
Yes, the bloodline started with Roman
Mm-hmm.
allied himself with Paul Heyman, and then he eventually brought Jey Uso into the fold.
Yeah,
Like, how are you trying to change history when we saw it on television? Like, bro,
we saw. Yeah, we saw it. We saw it. You can go back.
right? You know what's worse?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's low key worse? I don't know what's honestly I don't know what's worse. This or I don't know if you heard the reports or not. It wasn't a report. It was like some news that came out. Like last week or so that Nick Khan, the president of WWE, he said like in an interview or like a open talk, like he was talking to some students or whatever out of school or college. It was something, but he said that at WrestleMania 40, when Cody won the title from Roman Reigns, that was always the plan. That plans never change. Dead ass nigga.
Wait. Say that again.
Nick Khan said that at WrestleMania 40, 2 years ago in Philadelphia, when Cody beat Roman for the title, that was always the plan, like for that to happen. Like plans never change, and I'm just like, bro, we saw plans change in front of our own very eyes. Do you not remember The Rock coming in and
Shit.
fucking everything up?
Shit. We saw change. We saw plans fuck up too.
Like,
remember when remember when The Rock was supposed to come and help John Cena with the plans?
oh man, that's a whole different story. But
We
but
seen a lot of shit.
not facts. But I'm saying is like we saw it on television. The Rock came back. He took Cody's spot. He wanted to face Roman. The fans revolted. They said, "No, we want Cody," and they pivoted and they did Cody versus Roman. And bro, Triple H and The Rock said it. They said, "Oh, plans had to be changed."
These dudes.
So how you gonna sit here and tell us as fans, "Oh yeah, the plans never changed. That Cody was supposed to win the title from the beginning." When number one, Triple H and The Rock admitted it that the plans changed and they had to pivot, and two, we saw this shit play out in front of our own very eyes. Fuck wrong with these people?
You know, it's okay. It's okay when you gotta lie about certain like. It's okay when you gotta make up a story for a character. It's not okay to make up the story about the character. Like
Bro, these people,
for the
man.
character and about the character are two different people.
Yes. So where was I? Because I got sidetracked. Okay, so now the crowd starts chanting for Jacob, and then Jay gets on the mic
Hmm.
and he's like upset that like someone here needs to acknowledge us and shit like that,
No.
right?
Hold on. It's not that. Wait, nah. In his words, started meant Jacob. Like, what about Jacob? Basically, because at
Yeah.
the end of the day, yeah. What about Jacob? He part of the family. Y'all ain't gonna you ain't gonna acknowledge him either. And they was just like, and they made it, and Jay made it his mission to be that nigga
Mm-hmm.
and talk about some somebody here doesn't needs to be acknowledged. Someone who doesn't listen. Someone who
Mm-hmm.
basically it's like basically waiting for Jacob to be punished for his actions. Like he got punished. Like this is you know what this is for me.
What's up?
You know what this is for me. You know like when you do something right. When you
Mm-hmm.
just like when you do something and your sibling knows that you're supposed to get your ass whooped for it, so they tell your parents.
Yep.
This is exactly what the fuck that is. This is exactly what the fuck that is. And like I said, with the way he was going about it, the way he was going about it, he's like, yeah, he don't listen. He act like he like, and
I think you cutting
Jacob,
off a little bit.
I am.
Hold on. I
Shit.
think you're good now. I think you're good now.
Nah. So Jacob's kind of looking like he has the face of a nigga that's just like, do I look like I give a fuck?
Facts.
Like he's trying really hard not to give a fuck, and I don't put it past him, bro. I don't like, bro. You're saying a lot for someone who's not really said anything right now, and Jacob ends up and Roman ends up
Hold on.
they end up looking at what you call it,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, yeah, yeah, yeah. You are. Yeah. Then I'm surrounding him and shit.
Yeah,
And then Jacob grabs the mic from Roman, and he's like, "Oh, like he won't listen to Jimmy and Jay, but he acknowledges his OTC Roman Reigns. And Roman was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, that's good. Like I don't need I don't need a yes man, even though they kind of are your yes man, but I need to hear there."
Basically.
And he calls for Lars. The dude who handed him his title earlier is Lars, I guess. I was surprised the
Mm-hmm.
dude got her name. So he gives him a box, and he opens the box, and he pulls out like a brown, like beige, like ulafala, and he says that. Sorry, where am I? He says that he's been hearing all the chit chat and all the fighting and all the complaining about the bloodline being back together and them running in the business. And Roman, I wanted to be heard all the fucking complaining that I've done.
Shit, he knows. Shit, I might start. Shit, I might go to his house. Nah, I ain't gonna do all that. That's crazy. That's
A
wild.
little foul,
That's a
little
wild.
foul, little foul.
Yeah, that's a little foul. Go to his house. I ain't trying to get shot. He ain't a wrestler there. That's full. That's full. That's Joe. I'm fucking.
So he says that the bloodline has always been in the business. When the Wild Samoans were running the territories, that's the bloodline. When
Mm-hmm.
Yokozuna was the heavyweight champion, that was the bloodline. When Umaga was main event at WrestleManias, who? Who was main
Who?
event at WrestleManias? Umaga. No disrespect to Umaga, but this man has never main event in not one WrestleMania. But he says when Umaga was main eventing WrestleManias, that was the bloodline. Now Roman out here lying on live television. We caught this man in 4K because that is a straight lie. Umaga has not once main evented a WrestleMania, not once in his career.
No,
If
not at all.
if you look up on Google, AI will tell you that Umaga main evented WrestleMania 23. Now AI is a fucking moron because I don't know what the fuck AI talking about.
For
The main
those who
event
was wondering, I told him that AI told me, so I told him, and AI has lied to me. So now fuck AI right now.
because I know what the fuck I watched back in 2007 at WrestleMania 23. The main event of WrestleMania 23 was John Cena and Shawn Michaels for the WWE Championship.
Mm.
It wasn't no Umaga versus Bobby Lashley in the Battle of the Billionaires, and Vince McMahon got his head shaved bald by Donald Trump. It wasn't that. It was Cena versus Shawn
Mm.
Michaels. So so Roman keeps on going. He says that when the
Mm.
Usos became the greatest tag team alive, that was the bloodline. When Roman and when Roman's kids and Jacob's kids, when Roman's kids tag up with Jacob's kids, that's the bloodline. And when I fall into a fucking chronic depression, that will also be the bloodline.
Not chronicle depression.
Fuck, bro.
Not the chronicle depression, nigga. Damn. This nigga sad.
I cracked myself up saying that shit. I actually wrote that shit down too.
Great. This motherfucker right here, bro.
But yeah, so when I fall into a chronic depression, there will also be the bloodline. Cause I'm sick of this shit.
Nigga, you're sick of this shit.
And then so Roman puts the ulafala around Jacob's like around his neck, and he welcomes
Mm-hmm.
him into the bloodline. And the Usos are not happy about it, not at all.
The entire time. Nah, first off, let's give y'all a visual. This man brings out a brown ulafala. I ain't gonna
Yes,
lie. And this shit looks like I ain't gonna. No disrespect to the Samoan culture, but this shit look like this look like a granddad's ulafala that they just brought out. They just brought out the garage and was like, oh, I remember this. We should give this to somebody like that. That's what it felt. That's what it looked like. But as he's giving this speech and telling everybody like, oh, this is the bloodline, all the other shit, right? There's this moment of him giving Jacob the Ulafala,
hmm
and you could just see the disdain of the Usos.
yes,
And oh, he Like they looking at him as if he ain't do nothing. Like, oh, he ain't do nothing for that.
Nah, nah, keep going.
Like,
I mean, I got a response to that, but keep going.
it's like, but, and the thing is like, nigga, that nigga, that nigga got more balls than either of you two. I'm sorry, but like, just throwing it out there. Like, for one, it's crazy because Jay, they had tag team gold, lost it. Abbott went back for it.
Nope,
This
to this
nigga's in
day.
a tournament. Till this day, this nigga's in a tournament
That
now.
I want to vomit in the fact that he's there.
Right. And hope, and I really do hope they lose. And I'm gonna tell you at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna tell you at the end of the stream why I want him to lose.
Right,
But
right.
there's a but hoping he loses, but he's still in the tournament. Jimmy, which we'll also get to, is now trying to be the messenger for all of the Bloodline's problems, and it's not working. Put the prize in the bag, bro. You gotta pick a new job, bro.
Put the
Pick
fries
a
in the
new
bag
job.
is crazy,
Nah, he really do gotta put the prize in the bag. Like it's not working. It's not valid.
bro.
Everything they put on you, it's just not helping Jay at all. Um, and like I said, the other problem I have is like bro, this whole group just needs to just
Mm,
dissipate.
yes, go away.
Just dissipate because it's like we're supposed to be moving on
Uh, your wife is in the
and we
chat.
can't even do it.
Dinosaurs and the Brett the Hitman Hardcat.
Yeah,
We here, we here, we here. It's okay, it's okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
it's cool. We kind of late. We late our damn selves.
Yeah, facts, facts,
Um,
facts. But
we not even what you call it.
wait, because I was gonna. Wait, you done? Because I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
nah, I'm,
Okay, I thought you had more to say. Because I was gonna say, like, when I saw when Jimmy and Jay were mad about the whole thing, you know what's the first thing that came to my mind? And you might laugh when I say this.
what?
So the reason why, in my opinion, why Jimmy and Jay were mad at the whole Roman giving Jacob a Ula father is because Roman, right, just welcomed Jacob into the bloodline by giving him a Ula father, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. He handed Jacob an Ula father and welcomed them to the bloodline, right?
Yeah,
You know how Jimmy and Jay will welcome to the bloodline?
I
Roman
was gonna
handed him
say they
ass
got beat.
whoopings.
I don't think you heard me, but I started laughing as soon as you went to go say it. I was like, "Oh, I know where this nigga going." And fuck it.
Because it's a fact though. Roman
See, I
handed him
was saying you're not wrong.
Roman handed him ass whoopings. That's how they were walking to the bloodline.
They was welcome. Yo, and it's crazy that we're really just passing by that.
But that's probably why they were
Yo,
mad. But honestly, they weren't even mad. That's not the reason why though. Because they said it later on in the show why they were mad.
hmm I'd be mad. Shit, nigga, you handed him a Ulafala. You whooped my ass for 3 minutes. Nigga, you whooped my ass for 3 minutes. The fuck?
You put my
Fuck
you
I
put
did?
my brother in the guillotine.
You put my brother in the guillotine to win a match. You son of a bitch. Like, you son of a bitch. Like, what the fuck? You you put me you put me in the dirt. You gave this nigga Ulafala? The Ula motherfucking Fala? Nigga, fuck you.
You you whooped my ass, put me in the dirt, buried me, un- took a shovel, pick up the dirt again, got me out of the dirt, whooped my ass, and put me right back in the dirt.
Like, like, bro wants us. Like, it's like bro wants us to
Oh my
forget.
god, bro.
It's like bro wants us to forget that he really they really did that. Like that story didn't exist. Like when we talk about 4 years of the Bloodline, this is the shit I be talking about.
That's how it started.
That's how it started.
That's how it started. I
And
mean,
people, and the crazy part is people really sit there and go, man, it's just a bloodline. Yeah, it's just a bloodline. And what happens if you was part of that bloodline and you got your ass whooped for the first half of that damn bloodline, just for you to come back and go, hey, that's my cousin. He need help, nigga. Fuck that.
and that's why I can't
nigga,
stand
what?
this shit, bro. I want this shit off my screen immediately, bro.
Oh my
But the
goodness,
more I
bro.
say it, the
Like,
less likely it's gonna fucking happen.
listen, listen, as bad as it is, we just gonna have to endure as much as we can, because these niggas is not. Because apparently they ran out of ideas and they don't know what the fuck to do with any other team. They could have, like I said, for me, this could have been Roman Reigns solo. This could have been his solo run.
Yeah,
No pun intended.
I agree. I
This
agree.
nigga, this nigga sat there. This nigga sat there. Yo, that's just crazy. I'm mad you really brought light to that situation. That nigga said he gave them he gave Jacob a ulafala. He gave them ass whoopings. Like, nigga,
That's literally what it was. He beat him
oh
up with
shit.
chairs. He put his brother in the guillotine. They to win a
I
match.
think is that what it's like when you have is that what it's like for the younger sibling? I need older siblings to answer this question. Is that what it's like when you see your younger sibling doing some and you know they supposed to get their ass whooped for it, but your parents let them slide, and you just look like you whooped me with a switch. Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
Oh my god, bro. Yes. Yes.
Well, there's your answer. You got
Oh
it
my
from you
god,
got it from
bro.
your wife.
That's
So
crazy.
they all leave the ring, and they're leaving the ring, whatever. And they're walking up back up stage, and they run into Eric Andre, who's like cheering them on, and then he touches the Ulafalo on Jacob's neck, and then Jacob gets upset, starts beating the fuck out this thing.
Which you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That shit's justified because the way he did that, that would piss me off too. This nigga, you know how when when niggas be like, oh, look at the little chain he got on. Like, that's what that reminded me of. So when he touched that Ulafala, my first thought was, well, that nigga dead. So so Jacob grabs Eric Andre, pulls him out. He pulls him out on the stage, starts whooping his ass. He starts whooping his ass, and he goes for a splash. And literally, if you look in the background, Roman and the Usos is just looking like, oh shit, what the fuck happened here? Like, what the fuck going on?
Mm-hmm.
And Jacob's about to do splash, and Adam Pierce.
The officials are
Adam
out there.
Pierce. I think after this, he definitely needed a drink. Adam Pierce comes
He
out
always does.
with the security and Kurt Angle's black son, and
I'm mad you brought this shit up. That was one of the most disappointing storylines of that fucking
I
year.
know they tried so hard. But anyways,
This
bro.
nigga said, "Oh, when I unveil this decision, it might affect my life and my career." I'm like, "Damn, Kurt, what's going on?" I see Dixie Carter and shit. You know, she was the former owner of TNA. I said, "Yo, they got Dixie Carter in this motherfucker. Yo, this shit about to be some serious shit, bro." Kurt about
They
to go
made
through Kurt about to go through the ringer, and then all you see is Kurt. All right, everybody, meet my son. You said what?
nigga, nigga. Everybody was in attendance after that. Everybody looked around and said, They was like, excuse me, Kurt, we didn't hear you. We didn't hear you correctly. You said what? Oh, this is my kid. That big black motherfucker right there. That's
who,
your son?
who looks nothing like you?
He don't look like you, Kurt. You sure? You are 100% my kid. And then, to make matters worse, in Survivor Series, Triple H, he ain't shit for this.
He pedigreed that nigga off the team.
He pedigreed him. He looked at Kurt because he was mad. He looked at Kurt Angle and was mad about it. He said, "Yo, if you don't make the announcement, I will. For Raw Survivor Series, the next teammate, the next runner-up, the teammate, it's me." And then looked at Kurt Angle, looked at his son and said, "That's your kid?" And he said, "Yes, that's my kid." And then went to pedigree this nigga. Out of spite, too. He just pedigreed him and left. And you just... You gotta really think about that. Like, that was a pure moment, because if y'all don't remember, we going back like a little bit. This was Survivor Series, and they didn't have Kurt Angle's black son, because I forgot this nigga's name.
Jason Jordan.
Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan, aka Kurt Angle's black son.
Wait, hold on. Can I just say this real quick before you continue?
What's that?
For the people, so this storyline happened around 2018, right?
Yeah.
and obviously this story was approved and produced by Vince McMahon. And there's niggas that want this man back. Get the fuck out of here.
There's niggas actually looking at Vince going, "You know, when you were in charge, things were doing a lot better." No, they weren't. You're lying. Like,
goddamn, pal.
Yo.
Oh shit.
But like I said, for those who don't know, Jason Jordan ended up getting injured.
This nigga Dragon got a whole
really
bathroom robe on.
I hate this nigga, bro. Oh my god.
You see the game?
Oh my god. Yeah, I see it. I looked and I was like, why he got Trick Williams' robe on? I didn't want to say that, but you said it. Fuck.
Nah, that's a whole bathroom robe, bro. The niggas got the shower.
Oh shit. We really not shit for this.
No, but go ahead, continue what you were saying. Bring us back to terrible times.
Yeah, I got you. So basically, Jason Jordan ended up getting injured, but he really wanted to prove himself, and
to his bald-headed daddy,
to his milk-drinking father,
his calcium consuming father figure.
His calcium consuming father. His calcium consuming dad. It was like, don't take me out, and he said, and like, they already found a person to replace him, which makes this 10 times worse. So God. They're like, oh, he's like, no, don't do this, please, come on, Dad. And it's like, that nigga, I'm sorry, that nigga didn't say, come on, Dad, don't do this. It's like, nigga, shut up, you're replaced, like. And Jason and Kurt Angle's struggling to tell him, and it's like and it's like they wanted us to have so much sympathy for this moment, but we're like, bro, you're cooked. Like, you're not, like, you're not making it. So in this moment, we're supposed to hear Kurt Angle just go, "I'm sorry, son, but you're not going to be part of Survivor Series," and the crew's and everyone's about to, "Oh, boo, that sucks." They were going to do that until they heard Triple H's music, and I think came out with the game music instead of the. It was either the King of Kings or the game, but basically he comes out and he's pissed. He's pissed, and he has a right because this is taking too fucking. This is the only time. This is one of the many times I
Look at
saw
this
Triple H
gremlin.
pissed, and ew. So, anyways, this is one of the many times I saw Triple H pissed because this nigga's taking too long, and this nigga ends up looking like Kratos walking down to the ring, gets in, and he
Boy.
takes the mic. Basically, what he said to Kurt Angle, like, boy. But he goes, if you can't make this damn announcement, and I remember this verbatim. I remember this verbatim because he says, if you won't make the damn announcement, I will. And everyone's like, whoa, and like, everyone's like, whoa, which they have a right to be because like like I said, the COO comes out. It's not Vince. It's Triple H, and he comes out and he says the final member for Raw's team for Survivor Series, and I just remember him going, "Is me," and I'm like, damn, Kratos, what the fuck wrong with? What are you so mad for? And I remember, like, as a youngster, I was like, yeah, that's fucked up. But then I got older and I thought about it. I'm like, I'd be mad too if this nigga took all this time to just tell someone, yo, we picked Triple H for the team. And Triple H is looking at Kurt like, nigga, I used to wrestle you. Like, like, why are you being a bitch right now? Like, you can see it in his eyes, like, you being a real bitch right now with all this shit going on. What the fuck is wrong with you? Pull your pants up. Like, you can hear it. And
Oh
then
my god.
Triple H,
Tough times, bro. Tough times.
right. Because Triple H makes this really crazy ass, this momentary decision to look at Kurt Angle, and look at his black son, and look back at Kurt Angle and
He
go, hey,
looked at me.
yeah. He looked at him and said, "That's your kid, right?" And you can see Kurt Angle like, "Yeah, that's mine. That's my boy. That's my hurt. That's my hurt baby boy." And you can tell Triple H said, "You know what? Fuck your son." And he goes to pedigree him in front of Kurt Angle, and then walked off like he didn't just, like he didn't, ju- like he didn't just pedigree some black child in pain. And Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle had the nerve to sit there and go, "Oh no, my boy!" Like, nigga, you knew what was gonna happen when this nigga appeared. This is
Oh shit.
cerebral assassin.
Nah, I just gotta say one thing before we move back
Oh
on track.
yeah.
You know what have been like now looking back at it, you know what have been like fucking great and hilarious
Hmm.
when Kurt announced that, oh, like this is my announcement, meet my son, and the crowd goes like mad quiet, right? Like the crowd just goes dead silent, and all you hear some nigga
Uh
go,
huh.
"Oh brother, this guy stinks."
Oh brother, this guy stinks.
Yeah,
Nah.
that shit would have been perfect, but man, terrible times,
Nah,
bro.
it would have been, nah, it would have been funnier if someone had sat there and they had this whole moment and the whole crowd goes quiet and you just got somebody in the balcony talk about we don't care! We don't care!
The
Nobody cares!
the was it the Stephen A. Smith thing? I'm gonna let you know right now, we don't care.
Right.
Oh my God! All right, hold on. Let's get back on track. We got distracted by Kurt Angle's former black son, um,
Who is now just in the back making sure niggas don't get fucked up.
who is now a producer. He disowned this nigga, bro.
Joey really
He don't.
he just he disowned him, but he think about making Chad Gable his son. He said I chose the wrong kid. said, I chose the wrong boy.
when I when I picked you up from the orphanage, they told me about you, but I didn't want to believe them.
And if you're being honest, yo, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but if we being honest, Chad Gable looks more like Kurt Angle than fucking James Jordan did.
He did. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I could say Chad Gable looks more like Kurt Angle, but Chad Gable's
Like he looks like
definitely
him now.
like nah. I mean, he's just he's the Kurt Angle of now. Like like if you
Yeah, no, he definitely
like
is.
if you was to make a comparison of like okay, like who can be the next Kurt Angle, even though it shouldn't be like that because there should only be one Kurt Angle. But like
Mm-hmm.
like all who can be the next Kurt Angle? Or who's like the closest wrestler that like resembles Kurt Angle, like from wrestling ability and and how and like comedic timing? Because like Kurt had great comedic timing,
No, he definitely did.
but like who can match Kurt Angle when it comes to that? And Chad Gable is one of them. Not even
Mm-hmm.
one of them. He's probably the only one. But let's get back on track here. Oh my god, that shit was funny. Um, so Roman he steps on the apron. He's telling like Jacob like, yo, get off, like don't do it. And Jacob steps off, and then Roman changes his mind, and he said, yo, just do it, like end him. And but the funny thing is too, you can tell like that Jacob was gonna hit him with the splash because look how Eric Andre was positioned. He was just laying flat down, not moving.
Yeah, he made it completely obvious.
Yeah,
But the
like
thing was because I don't blame him either because of the fact of it's like I don't blame him either because of the fact of for one he's not a wrestler, and Eric Andre has already like he knows how to take a hit, but when it comes down to wrestling, a lot of celebrities they try so hard to be they try really hard to do certain shit, and it's like, bro, you don't got to try so hard. And that was what happened. But it's crazy because, like I said, when that happened, right? We all saw what happened. Everybody everybody saw what happened, and Roman takes it upon himself to tell Jacob to do it again.
yep.
To do it again. Just do me a favor. Do that shit one more time. And Jacob does it just to show dominance.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Well,
about
it's not only that. Not to cut you off. Not only just to show dominance. I think Corey Grave said it best too on commentary. I was thinking the exact same thing before Corey even said it.
mhm.
It was to show he um that he has like control of someone like Jacob Fatu. Like he has
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna say like he has like Jacob in the at the palm of his hands, but he has control over someone like Jacob Fatu
Excuse me.
that obviously for right now until Jacobs gets tired of his shit and end up betraying Roman, which I mean knowing this bloodline story is definitely gonna happen down the road.
Mhm.
Um,
Yep.
you know he
And if y'all
he kn-
say no, you're a communist and stuff.
he knows that you know Jacob will do whatever he says without question,
Mhm.
and that's why he was smiling. It's not really because
Cause
of dominance like that. Like I get what you mean. Like yeah, like it is dominance in a way because the bloodline is
mhm.
back together and shit like that. They ran the business for 4 years and they're running it again and they're running my brain into the fucking grounds. I don't want to see this shit.
Yeah. Nah. Big facts.
No, not really my brain. They're running my eyesight. You know.
Shit, they running your eyesight, but they just they just annoying the shit out of me.
Yeah, me too. But it's just to show that like like look who I have in my possession. Like I have this violent like unstoppable force under my control. and he does whatever I want him to without question. That's really what it was.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Well,
I agree with that. And
also including the dominance part too, because you're not wrong on that.
because the reason I said dominance is because it's like Roman. First off, I'm gonna say it like this: Roman ain't slick. Like, bro, like we just gonna keep it.
Roman knows
He
what he's
wants,
doing.
yeah. Roman knows what he's doing. Like in this business, you can only do so much, and
Hmm.
when it comes down to it, he knows for a fact that no matter what happens, no matter what he does, it's gonna make money. No matter how you see it, it's going to make money.
Yes, he is a top
So
guy.
when he tells his cousin, so when he out here telling his cousin, yo, do that shit, cuz he means that. He definitely means that shit.
Hmm.
Like he don't give like it's that like it's a real moment of I don't give a fuck. Like I can do what I can do what I please. Like
Yep.
um
If he can do
that
what he
and also
pleased, then can he get the fuck off my screen with his bloodline?
I was hoping so because like I said last time I checked we have other people. Just throwing that out there. I don't mean to be that guy, but you know, big
Right.
dog. I don't mean to be that guy, but just being honest. Um, but yeah, like it's really applaud. It's really like mind-boggling that we're really getting another Bloodline story
Because
because
they're out
these
of
niggas don't
ideas.
know what the fuck because they don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yep. Let's go back to
Um,
what worked.
Let's go back to what worked and then see if everybody likes it. It's like, yeah, people like the modern day fan is gonna like it, but diehard fans are not gonna like it, and that's what the issue is. Like Roman Reigns is doing the shit, but how long are we gonna keep? How long are we gonna keep that? How long are we gonna keep doing that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I could say like modern fans or diehard fans. I think the best way to put it is like, okay, fans of like Roman Reigns, like people who are big fans of Roman Reigns and big fans of the Bloodline. Um,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna like it, right? Oh yeah, the Bloodline's back. Roman Reigns is on top. Hip hip hooray! But then there's also fans, like us per se, that like we like the Bloodline, right?
Yeah.
Like, but we don't want to see this again because they already did it for four
True.
years,
True.
and there's no need to go back to it again. So that's like where like fans like us, like me and you, that's where we stand. But then I guess you could say there's also other fans that don't like the bloodline at all. Like even from way before, like they just never liked the bloodline, and now they're even more mad that the bloodline is back together again.
Yeah.
So I guess those are certain ways to like look at it.
Nah, I agree. I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
All right. So now, finally, this we could finally stop talking about this bloodline shit for now, because after this
Yeah.
nonsense, we go to fucking commercial, and we get Io Sky versus Raquel Rodriguez in the Queen of the Ring semifinal match.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about this match?
Wasn't bad.
Nah.
Um, it wasn't bad, but it didn't. I didn't think. I thought something was gonna happen between Liv and
Yeah.
Raquel.
Yeah. I thought I was waiting for some kind of interference,
Yeah,
and I was kind of shocked that we didn't get it.
because the thing was, is like Raquel. Because first we're not gonna throw away this match was phenomenal. This match
Okay.
was
Well,
really
I
phenomenal.
wouldn't go that
Well,
far,
I
but
not say phenomenal, but You know what I mean? They did their thing for this match.
No, I mean it was. I enjoyed it for what it was. It wasn't
Hmm.
bad. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna
But
sit here. I'm not gonna say it's phenomenal, but oh look,
yeah,
Fan of Fear wrestlers on the screen. You see him?
see, I would like this group. Let's group, but I would like that group if they didn't wear those outfits. But that's just me. Um,
Right.
but yeah, this match, they did their thing, and what ends up happening, right? You know, um, yeah, Raquel lost. So,
Fair and square.
and like I said, the reason why we've told people the reason why we thought there was going to be interference is because one, because if Liv has to face Raquel, that means she doesn't get her wish to basically grab all the gold. Because right now Liv is being, a little bit selfish. You know what I mean?
Oh yes, she is. I mean, she was trying to dodge Raquel. Like
She's
you
been
could
trying.
like you can tell she wasn't really like very keen on facing Raquel. So that's why
Not at
last
all.
not last week, but you know when we did the pod on Thursday, and you asked me like, "Hey, do you see Liv sabotaging Raquel?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I could see it happening because Liv looked like she want no part of Raquel." So that's what I thought. Like I thought maybe like Liv might make some kind of interference and try to help Raquel, but then it backfires. And
Hmm.
I had like regardless, I had Io winning the match,
Yeah.
but I just thought like I just thought it would be a possibility that Raquel would get like inadvertently screwed by Liv. Like Liv will come out and try to help like Raquel, and then it'll just go wrong. It'll go the bad way, and
Hmm.
Raquel will lose the match. And then maybe later you see like a segment where like Raquel's like, "Hey, like what the fuck was that?" Like I had the match won or blah 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 blah, and then you start that tension between the two.
Mm.
I just thought it was gonna go down
I
like
feel
that,
that.
but no, EO won fair and square.
Io won fair and square, and freaking. And didn't we get a segment right after that with Raquel and Liv, if I remember
No,
correctly?
I think it was Liv and Roxanne.
I mean, Liv and Roxanne. I mean.
Yeah, I believe it was Liv and Roxanne. Yes. Yes. It was Liv and Roxanne. So Io wins the match by hitting the over the moonsault on Raquel. She advances to the final
Hmm.
of the Queen of the Ring, where she'll face the winner of Charlotte or Liv. So
Hmm.
backstage, we got Roxanne, um, you know, telling Liv that she's gonna make sure that Charlotte won't be 100% by this Friday. Because Liv is all worried about, her and Dom winning King of the Ring and blah blah blah, right? So Liv is like, all right, hold on, I got some business here, so I'll see you later. So then Liv walks into this room and it's fucking Danhausen in there. And real quick, I forgot to mention it earlier when
Hmm.
I was talking about the Knicks. Shout out to Danhausen for uncursing us, apparently.
Yo, wait, cause did you see the little segment that they
Yes.
put?
Which happens after
That,
this. Yes.
oh my god, that shit was I was laughing, yo. Nah, I was laughing because that shit is hilarious. That they really gave him a segment
Yes.
about him uncursing the Knicks.
Yep.
to win a championship. I was like, bro,
Mm,
that's comedic gold, bro.
yup. I know earlier in the show, at the beginning, I was talking about the Knicks winning the championship and how proud I am and how happy I am, being a Knicks
Hmm.
fan and watching my team win a championship. But when I was thanking the whole team, for what they done, from the president to the owner to the coaches to the players, I left out one person. I left out Danhausen. Thank you, my brother, for uncursing us, and we won a championship.
Thank you for uncursing the Knicks. All right, now uncurse the Cowboys. I know it was you, Danhausen. I
or the
know it was you, gang.
or the black cat, the proverbial black cat.
I know it was you, gang. I know it was you, gang.
Um, so Liv goes sees Danhausen, who's still working on his experiment, whatever it is,
Yep.
and he sees Liv and he calls her Olivia.
Yeah,
And
that was that caught me off guard because I was like, Olivia,
he
like,
called
what the fuck?
he called her Olivia, and he starts singing her theme
Hmm.
song, "Trouble, Trouble," whatever. And then Liv ask Dom, I mean not Dom, Danhausen, can you put a curse on Dom's opponent, which is Obafemi? And Danhausen said, sure, I'll do it, only if you do some things for me. And Liv was like, yeah, surely, what is it? And basically, long story short, Danhausen was asking for a little way too much, and Liv said, you know what? This is a waste of my time. I'm getting the fuck out of here, and just left.
Because what was it that he asked for?
He asked for human money, uh to be part of a music video with her, more human money, to be in a commercial. He was just asking for so much shit, and you could tell by Liz's face she was like, "Yeah, I'm done. Like this man on bullshit."
This thing ain't gonna. This ain't gonna work.
Right. So Liv just walked out after getting annoyed, and then
Did these
Danhausen was
niggas really just? Did these niggas really just get their ass beat by Pretty Deadly?
yes they did.
All right,
Some were was crying tears of joy. Um,
don't make this man come into this chat.
it's just a fuck
That
Kit Wilson.
that nigga said, "Fuck Kit Wilson." Very toxic of him though.
I hate you. So
Ah,
after that,
you one of those
going
niggas.
to what Twin just said, yes, there was a video of Danhausen uncursing the New York Knicks and them winning an NBA championship for the first time in 53 years. That's pretty much what.
53
Yep,
years.
since 1973. Um, first time since 1973. So
Mm-hmm.
moving on from that, we got a little video with John Wick Rollins, and John Wick Rollins. He wants his revenge on Braun Breaker.
As he should.
Right. He wants his revenge on Braun Breaker for costing him the King of the Ring and costing him 6 months of his career that he won't get back. So he wants Braun Breaker in the steel cage match at Night of Champions, right? Which, it made me think, 'cause we spoke about this last week,
Mm-hmm.
last Thursday, where, we instead of this steel case match that we're getting, you could have had Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins face off in the King of the Ring final at Night of Champions. But
Yeah.
what the fuck do I know?
Sadly, the ideas are there, but it's just, they want to end it the way they want to end it. They're
Bro,
gonna do it the way they want to do it, and we're just gonna have to just sit there.
it's so dumb
It
because
is. It is.
like I was telling Phantom when we had a conversation about all this. I
Mm-hmm.
I feel like um if you had um this match, right, if you had Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins in the King of the Ring final.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Number one, because it's like it's the rubber match, right?
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a rubber match because Braun Breaker won that Backlash, and then Seth Rollins won 2 weeks ago, so it's 1-1, right? Like Femi and Brock Lesnar, it's 1-1. So
Mm-hmm.
if you have this rubber match at Night of Champions, right, and then you put the King of the Ring crown on the line, right, and not only a King of the Ring crown on the line, but a championship match at SummerSlam on the line, because when you win King of the Ring, you get a championship match at SummerSlam.
Yes, you do.
Um, if you did it that way, you would have made the match. You would have made not you per se, but
Mm-hmm.
WWE, they would have made the rubber match feel bigger and feel more important because the King of the Ring crown is on the line,
Yeah.
in the rubber
Yeah.
match. But instead, you're giving us a steel cage match that, in the end, to me, in my opinion, means absolutely nothing. But like I said, what do I know? What the fuck do I know?
What do any of us know at this point?
Seriously. So after that, we get Adam Pearce with Live Valkyria. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what Adam said exactly, but he tells Lyra some news that she's so excited about, and she can't wait to tell Bailey, and she leaves. So then LA Knight walks in. He's upset about what happened at the on Friday in the King of the Ring tournament, and Solo Sikoa costing him his match and blah blah blah. And Adam Pearce is like, hey, Solo, it's not with Roman, like he's not like Solo just doing his own thing. And LA Knight was like, oh, like the Roman told you that when you guys were having a heart to heart talking about the ones and the twos.
The ones and the twos.
The
He
ones and the
doesn't
two.
even say ones and the twos. He goes ones and the twos.
I found that funny. Um,
Shit, I found out. We all did. That shit was hilarious.
I can't say we all, but
Man, I'm gonna say it. Let me stop.
right. So Adam says that he doesn't want a problem with LA Knight. And LA Knight is like, yeah, he doesn't want one either, but this problem has no solution. So he's gonna do things the way that he always does, and that's his way.
Yeah.
hmm So after that, we got segment after segment after segment over here. Um, Chad Gable's backstage with Jackie Brennan in an interview, and he says that after losing the mask and gaining their respect for the mask and lucha libre, he has a lot to learn, and he wants to make amends with a lot of people, and he hopes he started that process by helping Rey Mysterio last week against Ethan Page and Rusev, because Ray told him there are more people that he needs to make amends with. And
Mm-hmm.
Chad Gable says that he will do that after he deals with Rusev. So he starts walking, and then he sees Maxine and Austin Theory talking. And he looks at Maxine, and Maxine like takes like a step forward to guess hear him out, see what he had to say. This man said, "Nah, never mind," and just kept it moving.
I ain't gonna lie. He saw that nigga Austin and was just like, another day, and just
Right.
like, and clearly, if you haven't figured it out, he's going to apologize next Monday.
Oh, for sure.
He has to. He's going to either apologize next Monday or not at all, because like, bro, what else can you do? I don't fault him for apologizing either, because like I said, it's supposed to be his like babyface run, and
Right.
he's doing good with it. The one thing that I hope is gonna happen though is that him and Otis are probably gonna become like a tag team again.
Who tells up? I mean, Gable and Otis.
Yeah,
Nah, I think Otis. I mean, not Otis. I think Gable should be on his own, going for the Intercontinental Championship.
yeah. I mean that works too. I mean, okay. I want him to be a singles champion. I think I want him to be a singles champion, but I also want him to make amends, basically.
No, he's gonna make the amends for sure. I just think, you know, like putting him in the tag team with Otis, even though Otis is with Tozawa, but putting him again with Otis would just be a step backwards. Like, like I said last week, like they have to take advantage of the momentum that he has got for himself coming out of the mass versus mass match in AAA.
Gotcha.
So I just think he should, be on his own, be a singles. We all know he's capable of being by himself. I like Jey Uso, and unlike Yeet Man over here, who's on the fucking the stream right now.
I'm not looking.
Good, you don't
Not
want
even
to.
out of spite. I just don't see it.
It's fine. It's not much to look at anyway. Um, um, what was I saying? Yeah, Chad Gable's is fine on his own. Have him go out to the Intercontinental Championship, make that mid card stronger by adding Chad Gable there. That gives Penta another opponent to work with. I mean, obviously, those are two very good wrestlers. So if you give Penta and Gable their time, they're gonna have a good match. And just let him, do his thing. And I hope it works out. I hope it pays off. I hope he eventually becomes Intercontinental Champion. Especially because if you think about it, it'd be cool at SummerSlam low key. Because remember, SummerSlam is in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Hmm.
Chad Gable's from Minnesota,
Oh yeah,
so that'd be cool for him
that
to
would be good.
win the title in his hometown, his home state.
Nah, I ain't even think about that. You got that. I did not think about that at all.
Yeah. All right. So next, or after that, we get Chad Gable versus Rusev, 1-on-1. This was fine. Rusev's out there with Ethan Page. This is okay. Um, they're going back and forth, and Rusev's taking control, and Ethan providing distractions, and Rusev hits a Moscow kick, but Chad Gable
Hmm.
kicks out at two, and then Rusev ends up applying the accolade, but
Hmm.
Chad Gable ended up countering. He ended up slipping out, and then Rusev tries to stomp on him, but he catches his foot, and then he hits
Yep.
him with the Kurt Angle special. He hit him with an angle slam, and then he put him in an
Hmm.
ankle lock, and he made Rusev tap out. Well, no, no, no. Did he make Rusev tap out?
Yeah. He made Rusev tap out
But did he
as
win
he
the?
fucking shit. Let me stop that. He
But
put
wait,
him in an angle slit. He put him in.
no. I'm saying did
So
he
basically,
did he win the match, or I know Ethan Page got involved. So did it end in DQ, or he won the match?
no, he won the match.
He won the
He won
match,
the
right?
match fully. It was just that Ethan Page and Rusev ended up trying to jump him,
Yes, I remember
and
that. And Ray and
and
Dragon Lee came out.
yeah, and as that and they came out and they had like a little moment where Chad was like on the floor, but they're looking at him like it looked like they was about to do some shit, but they ended up giving him a helping hand, and they basically they basically welcome him with open arms and shit. And
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. I
that
remember
was
that.
it. That was the end of it. Also, not gonna lie, I don't know about you, but I actually do like Chad Gable's new music.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that. How do you feel about it? You
It's
just told me you
actually
liked
pretty
it.
nice. Yeah, because it's actually pretty nice. It's a change of pace. It's not like the Alpha Academy music that he used to have. It was obviously not his El Grande Americano music, so it's like, but for what it is, it's really good. I like it.
I gotta listen to it again to really get a feel for it. But when I first heard it, I thought it was okay. Like you said it best.
Mm.
It's a good change of pace for him. Something
Yeah, like
different.
I see him doing a lot more with it. Um, aside from that, what else is there? What else is there?
We got. Let me see. 'Cause after that, it was the Usos backstage with Roman, and Roman's like ordering his dude around, like, oh, get the food ready and blah blah blah. He was saying some shit, and then the Usos
Oh
come
yeah,
in and they're upset because of what he did, and they felt that Roman was supposed to tell Jacob that, hey, when you're not here, we call the shots. That Jacob's supposed to listen to us, and Roman was like, oh, but I called an audible. Oh, you're
yes,
supposed to,
Roman, you called an audible.
right? Oh, you're supposed to run the play. Oh, I called an audible, and Roman says that Jacob has always been an outsider in the family, and he doesn't want him to feel that way anymore. So he hears all the chatter about people are mad that they're back together, including me. I still want to be hearing me fucking complaining, you piece of shit. Um,
Don't forget about me.
and, and,
Speak for
and-
both of us.
right, speak for right. Me and Twin, fucking over here fucking up history and shit.
Like let's keep it a buck.
I take wrestling too seriously.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. We all do. We take. No, it's just you. It's just you.
Fuck you, damn nigga.
No, nah.
You telling me I'm the problem?
Nah. But basically, he kind of gets on them because he's like, well, and Roman kind of gets on them like, oh, y'all over here talking about this, that, and the third and shit.
L.A. Knight.
What about L.A. Knight?
He's still talking, and no one
We
hasn't
still
bust his
talking
ass
about her.
yet, and
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So then he was like, "Oh, like, should I send the werewolf? Should I send Jacob to take care of him?" But Jay was like, "No, um, I'll do it." And then Jimmy was like, "No, I'll do it."
Nah, I'll do it.
And then Jimmy was like, "Yeah, like I'll do it. Like he'll handle it." And Roman gets him the okay, and Jimmy walks off.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, we get a Braun Breaker promo. His response to John Wick Rollins, and he says that Seth
Mm-hmm.
has made a career of using people and stabbing him in the back
Right.
when he to get to where he wants to go. And when he got tired, and he got tired of Seth's like deception when they were in division,
Mm-hmm.
which is the reason why he cost him 6 months of his career. Braun says that Seth will be locked in a cage with the most vicious and unbreakable superstar. And what they always say is about being locked in a cage with a dog. It said that the dog always gets up. All right, now
See, you did. See, I can't stand you because you did that shit. But I was gonna talk. I was gonna talk shit because, bro, it wasn't that caught me off guard. It was him just twitching, like doing the fucking like
he
twitching,
did
and
twitch.
I'm like, bro, you good? Like, like I know that's your thing, but like, bro, chill, calm down. Like,
Oh
oh
shit!
my god, that shit was hilarious.
Just the barks.
That nigga and the dog bites. Like these dudes, bro, it's hilarious. Um, and then after that, I think it
It
was
was
the LA Knight
Yep,
segment.
yep. It was the LA Knight segment. So LA Knight, he's out there, and I didn't write any notes for this, but I remember most of it. So he's out there, and once again, he's talking about how on SmackDown he was left laid out looking at the lights because he lost a match and Solo Sikoa got involved in the match,
Mm-hmm.
and and he said that he was speaking to people, and they're telling him, oh, that he has to take time off and relax and blah blah. Then no, I gotta get to Baltimore. I gotta get to Baltimore. You know, so he's upset. Like I said, he's upset at the loss, and Jey
Yeah,
Uso went on to
Mm-hmm.
win the King of the when I win the King of the Ring. I'm getting nauseous just saying that. Um, but
That nigga said.
but he's upset at Jay winning the match, but he
Mm-hmm.
predicted it. Like he knew the bloodline was gonna come out and
Yeah.
whatnot. So so eventually Jimmy comes out and Jimmy's trying to tell I'm not Solo. Jimmy's trying to tell LA Knight that hey, Solo's not a part of this. Like Solo's doing whatever Solo does. Like we have no control over Solo. Like he's working on his own. But LA Knight doesn't want to believe it. And then Jay
No.
comes out to say like the exact same thing. Like hey, like my brother is right. Like we got nothing to do with
Nah.
Solo.
Nah. Let me get through this.
Hold on,
This nigga.
I know what you're gonna get to.
Mm,
I know what you're gonna get to, so I'm gonna say it too, because it's freaking utterly ridiculous. So, so LA Knight is like, oh, like, what you out here for? Like, you want me to acknowledge you're like your tribal chief and blah 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 and whatever. And then Jay says, nah, I don't want you to do that because you know what? Like, I beat you on Friday. I won our run in the King of the Ring, so that means that I'm better than you. This
this nigga
nigga
said he better than this.
This man Jay Uso, just like his cousins out here lying on live television. We caught this man in 4K. Mind you, I forgot to mention earlier in the beginning of the show, this man was clapping like unnecessarily too damn much for no damn reason while he's still flopping on Roman. Grown man, by the way. And now this nigga
Grown
out
ass
here,
man.
just lying. Just like Roman, just out here lying and getting caught on 4K, just
This
capping.
nigga, this nigga Jay really said he. This nigga Jay said he better than LA Night, motherfucker LA Night and shit. Bro,
Wait,
bro,
hold on.
like, I'm sorry. It for him to sit there and
Wait,
lie like that.
you know what it was
Yeah,
when this nigga, when Jay said that he was better than LA. This is what I thought.
stop the cap right now.
No bullshit.
No.
So
What them niggas said? He talking B Lou. What he said? I don't know. Shout out to B Lou and shit.
yo
Oh shit.
yo
Like
Yo, that's one
bro.
of my favorite clips from them, bro. It's just the he talking B Lou. Yo, Drake Spasmer. Now you heard what he said? No, I didn't. No, it wasn't that one. No, I fucked up. I fucked up two of them at the same time. But that's what happened. He was like, Drake Spasmer. Now you heard what he said? No, I didn't.
Oh my god, bro. It's just bro, how do you what like in the words of Kevin Hart, what do you get out of lying so much, bro? Like you
Oh
sat
my god,
sat there with his whole chest and said, "I'm better than you." No, you're not.
bro. I don't think he
The
even believes that.
storyboard is better than you,
I don't think he even believes that.
bro. Oh my god, bro. It's just like, bro, how? Like, how do you come out and say that with your whole chest and then look at the crowd and go, ain't I better than him? No, nigga. Like,
You're not. You're not. So let's get back on track here. Jay wants LA Knight to acknowledge him. So then LA Knight puts his finger
wait,
in it.
wait. I love this part. Because I love LA Knight. This is why we need assholes in the WWE. This nigga goes, all right. He goes, all right. I acknowledge you to kiss my ass, and then
Yep.
I don't know about you. I don't know about you. I thought that shit was hilarious because he's like, all right. He's like, all right, Jay, fine. I acknowledge you. I acknowledge you to kiss my ass. And
Right. So then they get to pushing and shoving and try to tussle,
mm-hmm,
and LA Knight pushes Jimmy out the way, and then that pisses off Jay. So then Jay double leg takes down LA Knight,
mm-hmm.
and then he start brawling, and then LA Knight rolls him over, and he starts punching on Jay, and then Jimmy super kicks LA Knight, and then they get to jumping LA Knight. I think they start jumping him, but I know
Well, nah,
Jay grabbed the
Jimmy
chair.
ended up, yeah, Jim and sorry to cut you off. Jimmy ended up trying to tell him like, yo, I was trying to tell you like,
Hmm.
Jimmy doing Jimmy shit. Like he's like, bro, why you do this, blah blah blah, and all this other shit. And while this is happening, Jay decides to be the high headed cousin again and go, you know, fuck this nigga, and ends up trying to grab a chair and hit him with it.
Hmm.
And Jimmy again is like, bro, chill the hell out. It's not that deep. Like you can see it in his face. He's like, bro, it's not that deep. Like you're making it bigger than it is.
Hmm.
And
Jay shoves
and
Jimmy out of the way,
yeah,
and he tries to
Jay shoves
attack.
Jimmy out the way,
Yeah, and he
and
tries
he ends
to.
up trying to attack him.
Yep,
hmm
go ahead.
And he ends up trying to attack him, which doesn't work. And LA Knight ends up getting the chair and ends up ends up hitting both of them in the back. And then out of nowhere, you see Jacob, and he hits him with the damn, what the fuck is this move called? The
The.
Tongan Death Grip.
Hmm.
He ends up hitting the Tongan Death Grip, and this is a moment where you're like, oh shit, but you're kind of like, oh shit, like you feel me? Like
Hmm.
it's kind of that moment where you're like, oh okay, this is happening. And the reason I say that is because they both look at looking at Jacob like, nigga, where the fuck did you come from? And Jacob's
Hmm.
just like, nigga, like I forgot, I didn't hear what he said, but he said something in the ring, and they kind of just walked off with him.
Yeah.
And then after that, I think right after they had the segment at backstage.
Oh, I mean that's where I stopped watching Raw because I was on my way home from work. So this is where you
Yeah.
take over.
All right. So this is the part where I kind of cheat a little bit, and I look at and I go to my Netflix and look at Raw real quick so I can remember. You didn't hear that from me, but
Oh no, not at all, not at all. My ears were silent.
there we go. There we go. See that that's why I love y'all. Because I kind of don't remember much. Not I don't remember. I just don't remember much. But then again, it's this shit took me to February. Why the fuck? We are not in February anymore, nigga. Talk about. We are on June
Yeah, I should look
15th.
myself.
Um, because right as this is happening, okay, so yep, Jay ends up grabbing a chair, all this other shit. Yep. And they end up talking about the segment. They end up talking about how basically LA Knight was out here. Yeah. So basically, LA Knight. After that, they had the whole. They went to commercial for the 1800th time, and they come back and they go to talking to Jacob and the Usos. And the Usos is like, oh, and Jimmy's kind of like, bro, why did you come? What did you come out here for? Like, he's mad because he's like, I was handling the situation,
Mm-hmm.
and Jay is kind of like, yo, you weren't doing shit, so handle it my way. I was gonna handle the situation my way. And I'm sorry. It's just the way Jacob said it. He said, listen, he said, nah, we handled it your way, and we handled it your way, and it was ass.
In a way, he said that.
Jacob, nah, listen, I'll play it back for you if I need to, bro. I will play it back. Nah, hold on. I don't give a fuck.
We tried it your way, man, and we tried it your way. And both those ways were ass.
This nigga Jacob, yo, and he was so pissed. We tried it your way, and we tried it your way, and it was ass. Yo,
Bro, my jaw hurts from laughing.
yo,
Yo,
I
I could imagine their faces.
I know I say this a lot, but that had me rolling, bro. That nigga said, we tried it your way, and we tried it your way, and that was ass. I was like, oh shit, he's pissed. I was like, you mad?
Oh, he big mad.
Nah, he's like,
Oh my god. Oh, that was the funniest shit I heard all day, bro.
and then he tells them, but he basically is like, yo, since y'all ways didn't work, we're gonna do it the OTC. We did it the OTC way, and this is the part that also had me in tears a little bit, because Jimmy goes,
I'm sorry. This shit's still funny. We tried it your way, and we tried it your way, and it was ass.
I'm gonna let him get his laugh out.
Oh, oh, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Go
All
ahead.
right,
Oh my
but
god.
after that, nah, but after that whole segment, right? That entire segment went on.
Hmm.
Fucking, we get a part. This nigga Jimmy goes. This nigga Jimmy goes. Hey yo, he tripping, nigga. This nigga got the audacity to talk about, oh, he tripping. Like, bro, he right. Like, y'all been like, this is why I have so much beef with the Usos. Y'all want to know the honestly, because Jimmy being the mediator is already mind-bogglingly annoying, right?
Hmm.
It's already annoying. But when you sit there and you do that shit, and you got your hot-headed ass brother
Yep.
trying to beat everybody ass but into submission,
Hmm.
it ain't gonna work. It's not going to work, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, the way Jimmy
Play
tries to
peacemaker.
mediate, yeah, try to play peacemaker. It's mind-boggling. Like, because half the time it's like, Jay, it's like, Jimmy, you can dog walk these niggas if you really wanted to. Like, you can. I don't know why you don't, but you can. But
The
and
problem is
Jay
too,
and mm-hmm,
now like thinking about it, like in a way, like I I kind of agree with like Jay and like Jacob's like methods of the way I'm doing it, because I get it, like Jimmy's trying to play peacemaker, right? But at the same time, it's like You trying to play peacemaker with somebody who don't give a shit. Like it's LA Knight.
Yeah,
Like he don't care. Like you can say whatever you want. I bet you LA Knight's gonna come out next week and still talk his shit. Hell, he
honestly, it's not
hell
even.
he might challenge them to a fight next week. We might get a match between one of the Usos or even Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight in the main
I was
event.
gonna say most likely Jacob Fatu.
Yeah,
More than likely Jacob Fatu.
or even Jey Uso. You
Um,
never know.
yeah, but no, because remember Jey Uso got the what you call it against Javon Evans. Or are they doing that Friday?
I guess I mean it didn't happen tonight, right?
It didn't happen tonight. Javon versus Jay didn't happen today.
I know
But
Javon
I
was
know he
out
still got
there
that
and then
match.
Vision like interrupted him. I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say that was another segment,
I saw a
which
little
I
thumbnail.
can't wait to get to. That shit was hilarious too.
I saw a little
But
thumbnail on YouTube. I didn't really watch it, but
nah, I got you.
let's get to
But
this match.
after this segment, after Jacob was done telling the Usos that they said that the way they was handling shit was ass. We get this little we get this little we get this little part we get this little moment of Alexa Bliss telling us about her trial and tribulation and being WWE and how she had to evolve to be to be where she's at now.
Hmm.
And how what her accomplishments and everything, and how she's homegrown from NXT and all that other shit. And this goes into I'm not gonna sit there and act like it's bullshit, but this I felt like this was like a moment, or I thought this was gonna be a moment for like the Bliss for some reason, and then
A
I
what?
realized it would like this was gonna be like leading up to her like having a match or something. I don't know, just whatever was going on in my head, just know it was wrong. And
She was out there for moral support.
basically, and what ends up happening is that fucking it ends up giving us the match of Charlotte Flair versus Roxanne.
Yep.
Roxanne Perez. And Charlotte Flair has Alexa at ringside, and Roxanne has obviously at ringside.
Liv Morgan.
And this match, yeah, in this match, it was what it was. It wasn't like it wasn't like a big like what you call it match. It was what it was. Like you said for EO versus Raquel.
Hmm.
EO versus it was for what it was. It was you know what, fuck it. You know what I meant. But
Hmm.
we had moments of like we had people interfere. We had like fucking we had Liv Morgan obviously trying to interfere in the match. We had Alexa Bliss trying to counter that.
Yeah.
Then we had and then Charlotte Flair won the match by doing the figure four, turning it into a figure eight leg lock. Am I saying it right?
Yeah, the figure eight. Yep.
Figure eight leg lock, and yeah. So basically, above all else, Roxanne failed to. Well, not really failed, but like Roxanne basically didn't get the job done at the end of the day,
No.
because at the end of the day, um
The
then
fuck was that?
that I was with my lips. That was with my lips, people. I
No,
was
no,
just
no. I
making
know
random
it
ass.
was, but like, where the fuck that come from?
I don't know, man. I was just making random noises. Just don't pay attention to me.
My bad. My bad. My bad.
Um. Anyways, no, let me stop. But anyways, This
So Charlotte
goes
won, right?
into Charlotte wins.
With the figure eight.
Yeah, with the figure eight leg lock.
Okay.
And then as this is over, as this is happening, Charlotte and Alexa are, celebrating in the ring, and then they go into a segment, and then they tell us about SummerSlam, which nobody asked about, and then we get to see
I
Javon
mean,
Evans
it's promoting
heading
it.
to the ring. Yeah, I know, but I just like to talk shit. But
It's
we
coming
get
up soon.
Javon Evans coming to the ring, and they tell us as Javon Evans is heading to the ring, they're telling us that CM Punk will be at the Fanatics Fan Fest at New York City.
Yeah, and he's not on my TV screen, but sure.
Yeah, so I guess he's gonna be there at Fanatic Fest. Wish I can go. Don't know where it's gonna be at, but
He's in New York, right?
it's in New York, New York City. But we gotta find a building and shit. I don't think I want to be in New York right now. The Knicks won too. I don't want to get robbed by a Knicks fan right now. Why did this? Why? Wait! No, I'm not passing by that. I know you saw the ref run into the corner like he went.
Nah, I didn't. I was looking at my phone.
Yo, the referee was running into the corner like he had nowhere to go, as freaking Becky Lynch had Raquel up so she could give her a power slam. Oh, that shit was hilarious.
Oh no.
Whenever you get a chance, you gotta watch that back. But they're talking about the King of the Ring tournament. Javon's basically talking about how, he gonna whoop Jey Uso's ass all around this ring.
I wish he would.
And
I want him to.
I hope he does. I really do.
Me
I
too.
hope he does. I need everyone to hear this. I want everyone to hear this. You know what? Even Jey Uso, if he's listening, I want you to hear this.
I don't think
I
he give a
hope
damn.
you get. I know he don't, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I hope you get your yellow ass whooped in the middle of that ring by Javon, bro. I really do. Because the thing is, bro, if he wins.
Also, Jay had a crispy ass tan today, bro. He looked like fresh baked cookies out the oven.
That sounds wild.
I mean, did he not?
No, nigga,
I'm just saying, like, he had like a crispy ass tan. Maybe that's why his plan was ass. He wasn't thinking straight.
I knew you was gonna do that. But basically, Javon ends up, like I said, Javon ends up having telling her, he's like, yo, I'm gonna win King of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck is that walking? Oh, that's Ivy Nile.
Who?
Oh. I hate you. I just saw who was walking towards the ring, and I looked and I saw it was Ivy Nile. So I was like, "What the fuck? Who the fuck is that?" Oh my god, bro, you're funny. Like, come on, Gabe. But
Ivy Nile.
what was I saying?
I forgot she was still deployed.
Anyway.
Moving
on. Basically, as like we said, Javon says all this shit. We get a surprise guest who I thought we weren't gonna see for a while, and that guest is none other than Logan Paul.
Mr. Humble.
Logan Paul. And he's out with Austin Theory, and they do something that I have not seen in a very long people do. I have not seen a lot of people do in a very long time. They try to invite Javon Evans into the vision. And that, you know, what's that meme of that? What's this basketball player name? I forget his name, but he goes, "What?" Like,
Oh, Russell Westbrook.
yeah, I had that look on my face because as soon as he said, "Oh yeah, we want you in the vision," what? He said,
Shit.
"Man, I gotta go. Y'all niggas." I said, "Shit, I gotta go. Y'all niggas tripping." Like, because it's like out of everybody you asked, y'all asking Javon Evans right now.
Yep.
And Javon, and at first Javon made it funny because Javon went to dap him up, went to dap Logan Paul up,
Hmm.
and you know how you do the psych. He legit went like he legit made it seem like he was gonna dap him up, and then he goes, "Hell no!" Nah. Like he's like, "Bro, I'm not." He's like, "I'm not doing all that." Like, and then it went from like, "Oh yeah, we need you in the vision," and
Ew.
it goes from that to now they get in his face, they get in Javon's face, and they're like, "Oh, we're not asking you, we're telling you, you gonna join the vision." And in my mind, as a black person, this is when you start fighting. Don't even matter, like, don't matter
This,
how you do it.
this is when you throw the doves up.
This is when you throw shit. And Javon already sees Javon already sees Austin. Javon already sees Austin trying to like intimidate him. So Javon, this is gonna sound crazy. Javon takes his sweatpants off.
Oh, not the YN with manners.
Yeah, so Javon takes his sweatpants off. Nah, it is sad because we call him the YN with manners, and this was very YN of him.
So he takes off his sweatpants. Okay.
He takes off his sweatpants and he goes, "I see where this is going. Can we get a ref out here?" Because he's already ready to fight Austin Theory.
Hmm.
And it's crazy. I'm watching it now. Watching it back, this shit is hilarious how he did it. And then, like, the funniest part is as he's telling him to get a ref out here, he throws his sweatpants at Austin Theory.
Of course he would.
And you know how every YN nowadays they pull their pants up like they about to fight when they
Hmm.
about to fight.
They
He
got
does
post
one of
up.
those. Like he's like, he posts up and he's like, "Yo, get a ref out here so we can get this going." And they end up having a match, and you know, Austin's giving some work, and Theory's doing their best, and Austin Theory and Javon's about to get the upper hand, and Javon ends up the going for the OG cutter. But as he goes for the OG cutter, this nigga Braun Breaker comes out and spears
You mean the
this
dog?
nigga. This fucking I'm about to say this fucking pit bull comes and attacks our young YN
With manners.
with manners. Like,
I just saw the clip of that.
and he goes to spear him. They're like, "Oh yeah," and he's telling Austin Theory, "Yeah, hoist him up and all this other crap." You know, he's like, "Hoist him up and bring him up so I can hit him again." And out of nowhere, what ends up happening is the Street Profits come out.
Yeah.
And at
Okay.
first, it's just Montez Ford. So you're thinking like, oh, maybe Seth Rollins is gonna come out. Nah, it wasn't Seth. Who ends up coming out is his original tag team partner.
Angelo
Sorry
Dawkins.
for Angelo Dawkins. I keep forgetting his names. These names. This is very bad. But Angelo Dawkins comes out and they want the smoke, literally. Like they out here shirts off and everything. And they fighting. Them boys is fighting. And this this segment goes and this goes into Hold on, I'm making sure I got everything going. So with this going on, everything, the match is over. Javon Evans wins by
DQ
DQ.
interference.
Yeah. And then they give us this little segment of telling us that on SmackDown, Cody Rhodes is going to face Gunther, and it's going to be commercial free. Fuck you, USA. And the special guest referee is Sami Zayn.
It's gonna be commercial free, like the match.
I guess so.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, I mean that's.
for those watching SmackDown, buckle up for this exciting bullshit. And
Bro,
while this
I'm
is
honestly
happening, they're
hoping
showing.
Cody drops the title.
Listen, I wouldn't put it past them if they did,
Bro,
because
that's a whole different
that's
story.
wishful thinking. That's wishful thinking, but it is good wishful thinking. But basically, then we get a segment, and they start talking about how basically Jacob. They start talking about how Jacob fucked up. This nigga, he fucked up. I don't know why I was about to call this nigga Andre the Giant.
Excuse me.
Eric Andre. And as this is happening, they go to a thing where Roman is on his phone, and Jacob ends up being behind him, and he asks Jacob, "Did you handle it?" And Jacob ends up telling him, he's like, "Yeah, I got it, I did it, but the twins ain't too happy." And Roman says, they wouldn't be able to understand.
Who Roman?
Yeah. Like, they wouldn't be able to understand how you work, how Jacob works. And Jacob's like, no one ever understood me. And basically, he whispered, and then they kind of dap, and at this point, Roman's like, I got you, blah, 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 but I need you to do something else for me.
Oh no.
And Jacob ends up whispering something into Jacob's ear. And
Roman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roman ends up whispering something into Jacob's ear,
Probably the
and
food
we
that he
don't get to
ordered earlier.
hear. Huh?
Probably the food that he ordered earlier when he's talking to the homeboy.
Probably, or probably told him to, like, tell the Usos that they did an ass job again. But
We tried it your way, and we tried it your way, and it was ass.
we tried it Joe way, and we tried it Joe way, and it was ass. I think that's gonna be the best segment all year round, bro.
I mean, we'll see we'll see what happens. I mean, we still got a lot of months to go left in the. Well, not a lot, but we still got some months to go in the calendar year. But that was funny.
That was hilarious.
And especially when you played it, like you actually played it on the stream, bro. Like me hearing that shit. Oh, that shit was hilarious.
That's what's up. Listen, that was a segment right there. But this goes into the next segment, and they're telling us about they're telling us about tag team matches next Monday in London.
Where?
Which is gonna be in the UK, London, UK.
You said tag team matches.
Yes.
They still do
tag
those?
team matches. Yes.
They got tag teams?
Apparently, yes, they have Braun Breaker versus the Vision versus the Street Profits.
Okay.
And then the other ones is Paige and Primo versus Bailey and Lyra Valkyrie.
That shit was ass, bro.
Fuck you, I thought it was funny. Anyway,
nigga, I don't know
this goes into our.
I don't know
This
what's
goes
worse.
into our last
The
match.
fact
What's
that
that?
the fact that you say breed mode and you do it so perfectly well, or the fact that AI told you Umaga made event in WrestleMania 23. I don't know which one is it.
Pretty much both, but let me. Nah, but we end up. Then this goes into our final match, and this was
An ass whooping, right? From
an
what you
ass
told me.
whooping. This
I mean,
was
I didn't watch the match, but
this. I actually, I ain't gonna say this was an ass whooping. This was a needed reminder that Dominic needs to understand where he is when it comes to most of these wrestlers. Because Dominic comes out with Lord Farquaad, I mean JD McDonough. I mean the new skin from Minecraft. And
I hate you. Not the new
and
skin from
he's like,
Minecraft.
and it looks like he's prepared to plan this out. He's like, yeah, he's flexing his belt and all this. And he's looking pretty confident. Like he looks mad confident. He looks like he's ready. He looked like he's on. He's about to. He looks. You know what? Dominic looks like he's going to win the match. I'm gonna say he looks like he's going to win the match, right?
Y'all know he's not. Well,
We all
honestly,
know.
I thought maybe Brock Lesnar was gonna come out here and
And
possibly.
that's the part we're gonna get to after I explain how this nigga's face changed from I can do this to I can't do this, because Oba's music hits, right? And Oba's music hits, and they're showing him going down to the ring. They're showing people doing the Oba dance and all this
The
shit,
strut.
right? They're doing like Oba doing the Oba strut and all this other, and they're showing people. And I think in a few seconds, they have a moment where they show this man Dominic's face, and it looks like he's like, damn, I'm gonna fold. Like, like he's like in the back, just like, yeah. But here's the part that always makes me laugh. That makes me really laugh. While Oba is walking down to the ring, you can hear this man saying, and I quote, "I'm your daddy, Dom. I'm your daddy today."
Yeah,
And like I
at
said,
that point, that's when I throw up my hands up like Kizaru and be like, you know what, I'm done. I don't want to do this no more.
like I said, after as that's happening, right, you could see in Dom's face that he's just like, oh shit, I'm finna die. Because Oba's looking at him, he's like, get in the fucking ring already. And I'm noticing that I think Dominic got his whole neck tatted, because I know he had his neck tat already, but it looks like his whole neck is tatted. I was looking at that, but I was also looking at the fear on his face. So he goes to get in the ring, and Oba's just having fun, like just looking at him like, bro, I'm about to do you so dirty that you really will call me daddy. Like that's what he looks like, right?
Oh God, is it like
And
Oba?
Dominic,
Not Oba. Is it like Broly in the Dragon Ball Z movie when he's running down the little the alleyway to kick Piccolo?
nah, that's the part that's funny, because the match starts, right? And Oba goes to get his pound of flesh. And as Oba goes, Dominic is playing this cat and mouse game where he basically is like going inside and out.
Right, and Oba
It's
has to
just like,
chase
bro,
him.
yeah. And Oba's like, can you just get in here? And he's not chasing him at first. And Dominic's using all his know-how to try to cheat his way through. And it was like this for a good minute until Lord Farquaad tried to get it. He tries to do what he needs to do at first, and then Lord Farquaad intervenes, and well, no, he doesn't intervene, but he's like, "Yo, you might as well not. You better not." And Oba goes to town. Oba just starts beating this nigga's ass.
Who, Dom?
Nah. Yeah. So actually, I take that back. He goes for a Dominic goes for a low blow while the ref's back is turned, and he ends up doing 2 619s, one to his section and one to his head, and then he goes to try to pin him. Oh, he grabs the hammer first. The ring announcer's hammer.
Oh, the timekeeper hammer, the ring bell.
Yeah, the timekeeper hammer, because
Okay.
JD had distracted Oba, and then like I said, he goes for the low blow, and then he tries to knock him out with the hammer, and
Mm-hmm.
and Oba lifts this man like he was a pound, like it was nothing, like he just lifted him off of him,
Mm.
and basically, yeah, that was it. Oh yeah, he also threw Dominic over the announce table,
Bruh. Did he hit him with the fall
which
from
was
grace,
also.
right?
Oh yeah, he definitely hit him with the fall from
Yeah,
grace.
his finisher.
He fell from grace. Let's put it that way. That boy fell from grace now. Like there was no talking about it. That boy fell from grace. Um, cause after this whole thing went down, Oba ends up, you know, Oba ends up basically beating the shit out of both him and. But before that, you know how he runs and does the uppercut.
In the corner.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Oba ends up winning the tournament. But it's not what
Well,
he.
well, not
It's
winning the
not about
tournament.
what
He
he
still got
said.
a. He
I
still got
mean,
the
he won
finals.
the semifinals.
Yes. He should win the tournament at this point.
Yeah. Oh, I can finally say my reasoning for wanting him to for Javon Evans to win. So the reason I want Javon Evans to win, right?
You know, what am I didn't
The
either.
the absolute the true reason of why I want Javon Evans to win is because Oba and Javon, as you know, have have beef. They have a rivalry.
Yeah, they got history from NXT. Yeah.
They got history. NXT and real good NXT history on some real shit. Um, the reason I say they got good history too is because Oba Javon's never beaten Oba.
No.
Never.
Mm-mm.
If for those who don't know. And and for that it would be really good. But it would be good
Kind of cutting off.
in that, huh?
Oh, nothing. You good now? You were kind of cutting off a bit.
Oh, I was gonna say it. Like if Oba wins, he wins because at the end of the day, that would be a smart plan. But it would be good for Javon Evans to get a dub against him on the main roster.
I mean, listen. At this point, bro, I'll take anybody over fucking Yeet Man.
Listen,
Over
bro.
the right hand man who came into the arena clapping like a crackhead for like 3 minutes.
Listen, we don't talk about it.
I would rather take Oba or Javon other than Yeet Man, but I don't think either of those two guys are winning. Like, bro, as much as I don't want to see it, and as much as like me just thinking about it really wants me to vomit, or me
Hmm.
even bringing it up or like talking about it, like it could be a real possibility that Jay could win this tournament and face Cody at SummerSlam, and and me even saying that makes me want to fucking just have diarrhea and go take a shit. Like I,
Nobody want. I don't. I can for you. Nobody wants to see it.
bro, that shit makes my
But
stomach start tussling. Like. ew, like at this point, Oba like has to win the tournament, or even Javon, like one of the two. Like, I just don't want to see Jay win the tournament.
But going back, so before the show ended, Oba basically says what you said. Like he's like, no matter who wins the tournament, whether it be Javon, whether it be Jey Uso, I'm going to beat them. Or it
Good.
could, or Brock Lesnar. And he says, I find it funny that you didn't show up.
Yeah, he about to show
What
up on the
they're,
27th.
yeah, I see what they're doing. And the reason I say I see what they're doing is because obviously for the reasons that you think, this is supposed to be Oba antagonizing Brock Lesnar to fight again.
Yeah, I mean he keeps on like calling them out. It was like the third
Because
week.
he keeps saying there, he says we're 1-1.
Yeah, like it's like you know what I said before. It's like you can tell they're gonna do this match. You know, because there's like, what's the
Mm-hmm.
point of Oba letting us know, you know, week in and week out that it's 1-1, right? You have one, I have one, and he keeps on calling out
Mm-hmm.
Lesnar. You know, like, what's the point of doing all that just to not have the match? You know what I mean?
No, you're absolutely right.
So
You're
like,
absolutely right.
you know, they're gonna do the match at SummerSlam. So, you know, since Brock didn't show up tonight and caused Oba the match against Dom, I'm pretty sure Brock is gonna come out in Saudi Arabia at Night of Champions to cause Oba the final against Javon or fucking Yeet Man.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way I
Which I
see it.
wouldn't, put it past them.
Hmm.
Like I really wouldn't put it past them. Um, Only reason I say that is because for one, we all know that we all knew it was going to come down to SummerSlam, for one.
I mean, yeah, because it's like, I mean, if Brock is not facing Oba at SummerSlam, like what would he be doing? You know, like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, 'cause I know people. Something you know, I said last week. You know, some people brought up the idea of like, oh, what if they do a triple threat and they do Roman versus Brock versus Oba? And as great as that sounds, don't get me wrong. Like you know, that's a you could take my money. Like that sounds like a fantastic main event, SummerSlam. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's you know, and I remember OC also said that you know he threw out ew Nikki Bella that's on my screen. Um,
Bruh.
I know OC said that like what if like you know they do like a copy and paste I guess from like WrestleMania 40 where you can have like Oba and Brock you know, main event night one, and whoever wins that match faces Roman
Mm-hmm.
on night two, which also
Yeah.
which wouldn't be a bad idea. It isn't like a, you know, it's not a bad idea at all. It's just like I said, you know, I just don't see them doing that. So, as much as I would love Oba to win this tournament and go on to face Roman, they're not going to do that because
Yeah.
you know they have him in the middle of the shit with Brock.
My thing is, if they do have, if they have Jey Uso win this title,
Oh God. Oh
I mean,
God.
win this match,
Oh God.
do me the favor. just do me this one solid favor.
Who, me or WWE?
No, them. Have him lose this shit and have him go heel.
Have him lose
Have him
against
lose
Cody?
this shit. Have him lose against Cody, but have him go heel.
Wait, no, not Cody, Javon.
No, I'm saying if their route is to make Javon lose
Oh, okay.
and then have him go, have him get beaten by Cody, and then end up
I get what
you call it?
I get what you mean. So you're saying that if they have Jay win the tournament, right? Somehow, right? Like he beats Javon, and then let's say when he faces Oba, Brock Lesnar interferes and Brock costs him the match, right? So that he beats Oba. You want him to face
Mm-hmm.
Cody and lose at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I mean, hell, I don't want him to face Cody at all.
Like that, and that's my thing. I don't want him to face Cody either.
No.
But if this is the route that they're going with,
Yeah. I'm listening.
I'm sorry. If this is the route that they're going with, I'd rather it be losing. I'd rather it be losing. I'd rather him be losing.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to see it, but I agree with you. They go that route. Yes, I agree with you. Have him lose. But the thing is, man, I was telling Phantom, like Cody versus Jay in the main event of
Mm-hmm.
SummerSlam on either night, right? 'Cause, SummerSlam is now 2 nights.
Mm-hmm.
Cody versus Jay on either night of SummerSlam does not interest me at all.
Yeah. No.
Like it doesn't get me excited to say, oh yeah, like I can't wait to watch this match, or I can't wait to watch SummerSlam and see what happens in this match, blah blah blah. Like it doesn't get me excited at all. That's what I'm saying. Like Oba, like even though Oba's not gonna win, but Oba, like I wish he would win, cause like Oba versus Roman will be fantastic, or even Oba versus Cody will be very good. And they had that match, in December.
My thing is, no, I hear you. No, my thing about it is, right, my one gripe is that damn, she blood, damn, do it again. Let me stop.
That's crazy.
My one gripe with it is this: if your intention was Brock Lesnar,
What was that?
I said no. I was saying if their intention is to use Brock Lesnar,
Mm-hmm.
they shouldn't have had him retire yet.
Well, I mean, he never really retired. I guess it was a fake retirement.
But even still, like that
That
shouldn't have been the case.
I mean, that's just all part of the story. But
Like it just doesn't fit the material. I'm sorry, I don't know. To me, it just doesn't. To me, it just doesn't. What you call it? It doesn't. It doesn't fit. It just didn't. It wasn't my cup of tea, basically.
well, Brock Lesnar retiring, his fake retirement.
Yeah, yeah. His little fake retirement. It's just like I get the story, but it's just. I thought that was like I said, even with it being fake, if it was genuine, I would have been like, oh like I was like, because even me, I was like, oh no, oh I just wanted you to get your ass whooped, but I'm looking, I'm like, oh he's actually retired, he's actually done.
I mean, I told Phantom it would have been a perfect way for him to go out.
Mm-hmm.
Have him, put over Brock. I mean, have Brock put over Oba and then retire. Like I thought that'd be a great way to go out. It's part of the story. He faked it. He faked the
Yeah.
retirement. And, he wanted that rematch against Oba, and he got it. And he beat him. But whatever.
they're gonna have the rematch at SummerSlam. I mean, at the end of the day, Oba should win this feud. Like if Oba and Brock go 1-on-1 at SummerSlam. I mean, not even
Yeah,
if.
he should definitely win the feud.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not even if. It's a matter of when. Which is what's the win is SummerSlam. That's when it's gonna happen. Oba should win 100%. Brock has no reason to come out the winner of this feud.
No, not at all.
No reason at all. Oh man. But alright, y'all. That should be it, right?
Yep.
Because we talked about everything. Oba beat Dom, fall from grace. He
Mhm.
moves on to the finals. Yeah, he'll face Javon or Heat Man.
Yep.
Yeah, that should be it. You want anything else to add or
Nope. I think that's it. That's everything.
no? Oh man. Alright, y'all. That's it from the
Mhm.
Raw side of the trenches.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Um, Next week. I mean, I said this last week, but I'll say it again as another reminder. We will not be
Mhm.
doing the podcast around this time. Well, at the our usual time of 12 at midnight next Monday, because Raw's going to be in London and they're going to start very early. And me and Twin are not trying to review a show at the 12 at midnight when the show started at 2 p.m. So we're going to do the show on Thursday, which
Yep.
is Thursday the 25th.
Mhm.
So that'll be our next Monday Night Raw review. But as always, check out Phantom and OC on SmackDown. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.